At that hearing, I pulled up my shirt in front of everyone. The scars and humiliating graffiti all over my body were ironclad proof of my years as a comfort woman. The Japanese delegate's face was full of disdain, but I stood firm, calm, and steady and stated my demands without flinching.
I'm sorry. Is this so hot?
Before that day, I had never told anyone about my past. People only knew there was an annoying old lady at the market who patrolled and exposed wrongdoing every day over more than 20 years. I have filed over 8,000 reports. I'd even outlasted 5 district heads. But this new intern, Jack, wasn't afraid of me. He said if I wanted to file complaints, I had to follow the procedure. Take a number, fill out a form, no exceptions. I didn't argue. I simply memorized his name. The next day, I queued up just like everyone else and handed him my completed form. I held a thick stack of number slips and practically monopolized business that day. Only then did Jack realize how relentless I was. No one would have guessed that later we'd meet again in an English class. Watching him chat fluently with foreigners, I begged him to teach me, but he shook his head and said my endless petitions left him no time. I'm not someone who gives up easily. The next day, I showed up at the complaints office again with a bag full of reports. Cornered Jack finally agreed, but only if I could memorize a list of impossibly hard words he gave me. I stayed up all night and scored 75. It wasn't the 80 we agreed on, but even Jack was surprised at my determination. Still, he refused me, until one day he saw his younger brother walk into a tailor shop, and I was the one opening the door. I'd noticed his little brother always eating leftovers alone. Out of pity, I'd cooked him a hot meal. From then on, the boy came to my house for food. Because of that, Jack finally relented and agreed to teach me English.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
He played games with me to practice speaking, even dragged me to bars and forced me to talk to foreigners. Little by little, I really began to speak English. That mid-autumn festival, the market was empty. I sat alone staring at my instant noodles. Then the 2 brothers knocked on my door and stayed to watch the moon with me. The younger one asked why I wanted to learn English. I pulled out an old photo, me and my brother as children. He had been adopted to the US early on and didn't speak Korean. Every time we called, all I could do was hear his voice, unable to say a single word back. I would choke up and hang up quickly. I longed to know how his life had been all these years. Jack looked at the number on the back of the photo. The next day he dialed it for me, but the voice on the other end was cold and heartless.
Please don't call here again, and tell her I don't remember her.
Jack told me I was foolish, asking why I was working so hard to learn English for a brother like that. Later, when I went to the complaints office again to make a scene, he finally lost his temper and smashed that cruel truth straight into my heart.
할머니 영어 공부하실 필요 없습니다. 제가 통화해봤는데 동생분이 할머니랑 연락하기 싫대요. 만나고 싶지도 않고 기억하고 싶지도 않답니다. 기억도 안 나고요. 그러니까 애초에 영어 따위 그렇게 기를 쓰고 배울 필요 없었다는 말이에요.
My hope was crushed without mercy.